City of Wisconsin Rapids staff are hard at work on the area's newest dog park. The new park, located near the intersections of Oak Street and 24th Street North, will offer guests a place to play with their four-legged friends. Brush clearing started in the fall of 2022, and now crews are working on creating trails, a parking lot, and other essential amenities. Wisconsin Rapids Mayor Shane Blazer is excited to see the project move forward.
Currently, right now, we're taking advantage of the nice weather. It is January, and a lot of the roughing's done. As you can see, we're kind of standing in the parking lot area here. And in the drone footage, you'll see a lot of the timber being cleared. The ditchway out here has been filled in. So we know that winter's going to be come upon us and there's not going to be any work coming up. But once spring hits, we hope to have a timeline drawn for when the fence is going to be installed. We have to plant grass, and we want to make sure that grass is established well before we let everybody go in, so we just don't have a giant mud pit here.
The city used to have a dog park near 17th Avenue North that shut down in August of 2019 due to a lease agreement issue. The closure left many dog owners wanting for a secure and safe outdoor location to exercise their dogs without leaving the city. The new location is over 7 acres and features a fenced-in walking trail and much more. Parks and Building Superintendent Jake Klingfirth is overseeing the project.
Process of clearing the trees, the street construction crew started, I'd say, probably about 2 weeks. I'd say roughly three guys a day. Like I said, 2 weeks ago, they started all this clearing, filling in the ditch. Now we have on site a shredder guy who is making the path for the future fence to go around the dog park. He'll be here probably another 2 days. And then this spring, we'll be disking the large area, the open field. And then we'll start the process of the restoration of the site, adding black dirt and then grass seed.
The park also features a water line, offering thirsty dogs a spot to drink or a quick rinse off, along with trails and forested expanses. A wood-chipped path will also be maintained by city staff.
So with the water service line that we are providing for the dog park users it's free water, filling up dog dishes, water bottles for dogs, and that's kind of going to be in the middle of both the dog parks. One will be right at the entrance of the small dog park, and the other will be by the entrance to the large dog park.
Mayor Shane Blazer added that while the new park will be fully owned and operated by the city as a way to ensure its longevity, the city is also looking to create a partnership with locals or area groups to add amenities to the park.
When I felt strongly about this dog park and making sure the city had one throughout, maybe becoming mayor, for me it was about, the private and public partnerships happen, but I wanted to come into it thinking that the city was going to take responsibility for the park itself, the basics, the fencing, the area, and kind of the cleanup and some of the maintenance things. And I thought that if there was a private group that had an interest, eventually like a Friends of Wisconsin Rapids Dog Park, that might want to, take an interest in like a pavilion or dog agility equipment or amenities to the park, that we could partner with the city on that. And that's where that partnership could happen.
Mayor Shane Blazer isn't the only one excited about the new park. Dog owners have been asking for a new space since the closure of the city's dog park in 2019. WFHR radio host James Maloff is also looking forward to the new location.
I wanted to wrap up talking about the dog park.
Yes.
And the progress in that and everything, how that's going.
So I spent probably an hour out there before I came here, and so walking around. They've done a bulk of the deadfall cleanup, and it's all kind of in windrows, and a company's coming in that does our chipping at our compost sites, and they're going to come in and chip that, and it's arrangement. They come and chip it, and they take it away, and we don't get charged for the chipping, and so the work, and so that's great. And Taylor here has done some drone footage when we first acquired the property or kind of made the plan to do a dog park there, and I believe today he's going to go out and fly it again. Right. So we're hopefully he's going to put together a presentation showing the transition. There's a gentleman out there today who's cutting the fence lines in through the woods and everything. He's got this piece of equipment, and so it's coming right along.
Oh, that's exciting. That's
it is.
Really
I've
cool.
got to walk around. It's really exciting. There's going to be a big open space. I think it's probably the large dog's about 7 acres and the small dog's a couple acres, and it's going to be a great space. They ran the water line the other day, so the line's in there because we're going to have water into that park, and then yeah, you can see the fence line starting to develop when you're on the ground in there. And
It's an exciting thing for the community, for all of our dog owners, our dog lovers out there, and really, so my fur brother Sam listens to all these interviews, and he's been on me about this and wanting this dog park and everything. Wants to go check out the dog park. I'm like, Sam, it'll happen. Just be patient. But dogs are not very patient.
No, and so inside the fence line, we're going to kind of leave inside space, which will ultimately, I think, become a walking trail. And so it'll be a nice walking trail that people will be able to walk on and then let their dogs just run. And well, I got to figure out how many times around the park it'll take. We figured 2 or 3 times would be a mile, and yeah, we see that becoming very popular.
What a great combination of things there, and yeah, it is not only exciting, but it's something for people to look forward to, especially as we're going through these colder months here and everything, having something to think about in the spring and the summer. That's really cool for our area. It's some great work. A big shout out to everybody that worked on this project.
Yeah, it's been definitely a team effort from our engineering, our street department, the construction crew. They were able to operate their heavy equipment and get out there and do a lot of good work. And yeah, it's fantastic, our park and rec crews.
While city crews finish up their work, dog owners eagerly anticipate the park's opening, slated for sometime in the summer of 2023. The park is expected to be free to the public with an optional donation box, but this may change in the future. While progress has been moving swiftly, there is much work to be done, but city staff are up to the task and eager to let the public in.
Where it says large dog park, approximately 7.2 acres, there's a line and a big stack of logs and underbrush, big line of it. And then what they'll bring in is the chipper will come in, Klafka, and then they'll just run along that and grab it and put it in and chip it out. And then I'll clear all that out the middle. So they're kind of making a big line down the middle. And then I think he was getting ready to head over to the other side of the green line to start working over here. But this is all pretty wide open. If you go down Oak Street, you can see inside here through this kind of opening. Through here, you can kind of see in there, and it's
on the way here.
Yeah, he's made quick work of it. It's going much faster than they thought, which is good for the budget. They've got fill, and there's big mounds over by the creek that they're gonna fill in there.
It's nice, but there'll be some shade too.
Yep, there's still trees. They left some trees up, and then there'll be trees on the border. And
That'll be nice.
yeah,
7 acres, and it'll take a while to find your dog.
exactly.
Especially in the trees.
But definitely should have plenty of room to roam.
With plenty of room to roam for our canine companions, and a plate full of work to be completed by city staff, locals are looking forward to the opening of the new park. To stay up to date with the project, follow Wisconsin Rapids Community Media.